Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to do another way to beat a creative slump or losing your mojo, that sort of thing. And I'm doing some book page pockets, and I've got a couple of them done here. There's a pocket there I sewed around. These two have been stapled. Now I've already decorated them, but you can make these up in advance without decorating them if you want to. And this one just has washi tape on it. I've also done a couple of side tucks here. And these pockets. And I may sew the sides of some of these. Now these are for the Sherlock Holmes journal I'm going to be working on. But I just folded a book page in half. Now this one, as I said, I sewed around to hold it in place, to make it a little more sturdy. And I've got some little bits and bobs. Now this one has just been glued. It hasn't been sewn around. And these haven't been sewn as side tucks. And these are just Tim Holtz remnants. Some scraps that I had laying around to make side tucks with. But I got a couple of things here to put on there. I might want a few more pockets because, you know, you end up using a lot of pockets and stuff. Pockets and tuck spots when you're making a journal. I hope you guys are doing well. It's Christmas Eve today, so this will be posted on Christmas Eve. I could have waited and posted it on Christmas Day, but if you're wondering what glue stick I'm using Aleene's DIY Craft Industrial Strength Glue Stick. They're small, but it is a permanent adhesive, and it's basically like super glue. You know, when it sticks pretty well, and they're pretty cheap. I think they're like $1.25 or something like that for a stick. It usually comes in a 2-pack, I believe. So it's like $2 or $2.50. But it has kind of like a gel consistency in there. I store them in the fridge right along with the others, because the refrigerator stays at about 50 degrees. The one in here does. Now these book pages that I'm gluing on top of, I'm not saving those because they're so brittle. So I got another pocket there that can be used. Set it off to dry. I can work on this one. This little remnant here came off of a 6x6 paper pad. It had like typewriters and stuff on it. So I cut it up because it looked like it adds. So I thought, yeah, I can use it for collage and whatnot. And this one doesn't have a particular style or anything, but I may add words later on. Yeah. That's crooked, but it's okay. But it's already glued down, so I can't change that. So I'm just going to set it off to the side over there to dry. Okay. Now, I can work on this tux. I think I'll do one for the Sherlock Holmes and then one just regular tuck to have. This came off that same little 6x6 paper. And these little guys came off of it was a Victorian Men digital, and this was like the preview page that showed what the designs were. And I figured they were the perfect size, because when they print out large, like taller than Paper Doll large. Let me see if I got one here, because I only printed one off. Yeah. See how big it is, and I had to cut the legs off of that, so. But I figured I could use it for something else, like the cover or something like that. So that one's just a simple one, but it's okay. And I may sew around that one, so I'll set it off to the side. That page is already sticky. Let me turn it around. Okay. And these came off of an old digital that I had that had they look like, they were made to look like faux postage stamps, but they're actually the interiors of train cars. Okay. These are the three little remnants that I had nothing to do with typewriters. Because the other images from them are all typewriters. Or talking about telegrams. So, had really nothing to do with either thing, so. This guy kind of reminds me of Watson, because he's got a mustache. I don't think Watson ever played golf. That was never mentioned, but alright. And what is this? The Red-Headed League? Yeah, that'll work. These little quotes come from the digital that Annie did for the Sherlock Holmes kit. Some of them are small, some of them are large. They're all different sizes. Okay, I'm not going to sew around that one. going around the corners on that one. Maybe. What I do with my corner rounder. Aha. Here it is. Yeah, I think I do. I'm still using gathered twigs. Cause it's sort of like a milk chocolate brown. I like ground espresso because it's like a dark chocolate brown. Alright. Yeah, you don't have to decorate them. The idea isn't to necessarily have pages decorated, but it's a mindless task that you can do with any book pages or scrapbook paper or anything else like that. I'm going to take a couple of pieces of paper and show you how I did that. Stuff kind of all over the place here. Okay. So I'm just going to take my scissors. Cut off the white parts. Of course, you can also make pockets out of scrapbook paper. You don't have to use book pages, but it's a great way to use up book pages. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Christmas Eve, those that celebrate. Pretty sure that Hanukkah has already been and gone, so happy Hanukkah to those of you who celebrated. Happy Kwanzaa to those who may celebrate Kwanzaa. And if Yule for our pagan friends. Who may celebrate that. And I'm sure there might be other holidays that I may have missed there. But I just fold them up. You know, decide whether I want to glue it or not. I've got this little baby oval punch here. I'm just going to use it because it's out on my desk for little thumb notches. Works pretty good. I don't know what the measurement is on this thing. Let's see. What does it say? It is about 1 inch wide. Well, from oval part to oval part. And then the height on it is about 3/4 of an inch. So from here to here is about 1 inch, and from here to here it's about 3/4. Okay. And even if I sew it, I go ahead and glue it anyway, just for a little extra stability. Okay. But these could be mass made and just put into your stash. And if you already know that you're going to use them aged, then you can ink around them already. And it may just create a spark there that you want to decorate them. You know, you kind of figure out an idea of how you want to decorate them if you're just making them. And that definitely helps with creative blocks. Which is the whole idea, to keep everybody from... I mean, of course, everybody gets into a slump, and, you know, sometimes things happen in life to where you just don't want to craft, or you're just not able to, or anything. You know, health reasons, family stuff going on. I mean, all that's pretty normal, and it's also pretty normal to hit kind of a creator's block, or what we call a writer's block for crafters. You know, that's not unusual, but it may help. It may help you from losing your mojo, because, you know, things don't work too great when you lose your mojo. But that's just a few ideas and a quick way to make pockets. But like I said, you can always use remnants, like, you know, if you got paper scraps, which I do. These are my Timmy scraps. You know, you can always cut them down to the size you want for a pocket. Use them as a journaling card or whatever. That actually would be a good journaling card on its own. I may have to, excuse me, sorry, I may have to decorate that up. Well, like that would be a good pocket, and that one's thick. Like that would be a good side tuck. Just trim it down. Or I could just leave it with a raggedy edge. That would be a good side tuck as well. And these haven't been cut down. They were just the last of the 8x8 that I had. You know, so just different things. Like I turn that into a pocket, or flip it over and turn that side into a pocket. So I got plenty of things to work with as far as scraps go. Yeah, I think I might go ahead and turn that into a pocket. And I don't think I'm going to do any decorating to it because I like the paper. Just inking around it a little. There we go. So I'll set it off to the side. I'm going to ink around this one, though. Get that down a little. Well, I guess that would be appropriate. It says the final problem on there, but I would imagine it would be appropriate considering poison probably would be your final problem. And I am just using Aleene's Turbo Tacky glue. I was wanting to try the Fast Grab, but they didn't have any. But I don't have any complaints about that stuff there. It works pretty doggone good, and it dries pretty quickly too. And it's a lot cheaper than Art Glitter Glue. Now, I'll still use my Art Glitter Glue because I still have some left. But once that's used up, I'll probably just switch over to Aleene's and stay there because it's, like I said, it's a lot cheaper. You can get 12 ounces for like $6 or $7. So there's that card. Alright, so I'll put those over in my stash of stuff to be decorated. And so that is it for this video. And when we, oh, yeah, I did show you that. Okay, never mind. When we come back, I might work on the journal construction, because I have the book cover, which was actually from a Sherlock Holmes book, which is right here, The Hound of the Baskervilles, but it had a really small spine on there, and I'm going to have, I think, quite a few signatures to go in. So I am going to make a spine for it, but I don't know yet. Probably it's going to have a thick spine on it, like something like that, maybe, to hold all the signatures and have room. But I'll have to work that out. So we might do that, or we might go on with another one of our substitution series videos. Since I'm in the headspace now to do that, since I'm feeling a lot better. I mean, there are still some things that aren't great yet, but I'm getting there, I think. So that's the important part. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and if you're celebrating this evening with family, I hope you guys have a wonderful time. And I will see you guys back here again really soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.